Hello, this is Opinion Radar, and if you're a woman who's done with swimsuits that promise comfort but deliver frustration, you're in the right place. Today, I'm sharing my honest thoughts on the Eomenie two-piece Tankini Swimsuit, a suit that caught my eye not just for its elegant look, but for its promise of ease and grace during the golden years. As we age, our needs change, and so should our wardrobe, especially swimwear. No more wrestling with tangled straps or fabric that rides up the second you step into the sun. At $32, this Tankini claims to offer style, dignity, and practicality, all without breaking the bank. I was skeptical at first. Honestly, we've all been burned before, but something about its design felt different. So I gave it a real-world test. Pool days, lake weekends, and everything in between. What I found surprised me. Let me tell you. Oh, honey, let me tell you. Finding a swimsuit that makes you feel confident after 50 is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Between years of motherhood, a C-section or two, and the natural changes time brings, most suits either squeeze too tight or flap around like a sail. But this Eomenie two-piece Tankini, it's one of the few that actually gets it. The tummy control feature isn't about squeezing you into oblivion. It's gentle, smoothing, and hides the bloating and midsection puffiness without making you feel like you're in a corset. And the flowy cut of the top? That's the magic touch. It drapes beautifully, gives you coverage, but still has that little cutout detail that adds a whisper of sexiness. I wore it during a weekend at the lake, paddleboarding, wading, even jumping off the dock. And not once did I have to hike anything up or adjust a strap. It stayed put, and I actually forgot I was wearing a swimsuit, which for me is the highest compliment. Comfort has become non-negotiable for me these days. I don't want to spend my beach day tugging at fabric or worrying about what's peeking out where. This Tankini lets you move, really move. I'm someone who's active in the water, and I was so pleased that the top didn't cling when wet. You'd think that flowy fabric would turn into a soggy mess, hugging every lump. But no, it stayed soft, breezy, and flattering, even after a full swim. The tie knot in front is removable, which I absolutely love. Some days I want that sporty, streamlined look, so I take the tie out. Other days, I'm feeling more feminine and leave it in. It gives you two looks in one, and I'm all about getting more bang for my buck. At $32, that's less than most boutique coffee runs these days. For the quality and versatility, it's a fantastic deal. Now let's talk fit, because not all suits are made equal, especially when it comes to the girls up top. I'm a C cup and the support was just right for me. Snug, but not restrictive, with adjustable straps that let me customize the fit. But I will say, if you're a DD or larger, you might want to look for something with more structure. The straps are a bit delicate, and while they're fine for everyday swimming and sunbathing, they aren't designed for high support. I had a friend try it on who's more generously endowed, and she said she didn't feel secure enough, so that's worth noting. The bottom, though? Heavenly. It's high-waisted, smooths the hips and tummy, and stays in place without digging in. No wedgies, no roll-downs, just a clean, comfortable fit that makes you feel put together. I've gone through my fair share of swimsuits over the years, bought, tried, returned. So many promise coverage, but end up being too tight in the chest or too short in the torso. This one, surprisingly, runs true to size. I ordered my usual XL, and it fit like it was made for me. The fabric holds up well, too. I've worn it in chlorinated pools, the ocean, and even tossed it in the wash a few times, and it hasn't faded or lost its shape. That's a big win in my book, because nothing's worse than a suit that looks great the first time and turns into a sad, saggy shadow by week 2. The colors are rich and match the pictures online. No mystery color surprise here. And the compliments? Oh, sweetie, I've gotten more than a few. People don't always notice your swimsuit, but when they do, you know it's something special. All in all, This Tankini has earned a permanent spot in my vacation suitcase. It's become my go-to for pool days, beach trips, and even just gardening in the backyard when I want to slip into something breezy. It's not just about hiding your belly. It's about feeling at ease in your skin. And at our age, that's priceless. It gives you coverage where you want it, a little flair where you need it, and the freedom to enjoy the water without anxiety. If you're someone who values comfort, versatility, and a touch of style, I can't recommend this enough. Just be mindful of the top if you need more support. Otherwise, it's a gem. For under $35, it's a steal. I might even go back and grab another one in a different color because looking good and feeling good shouldn't have to cost a fortune or come with discomfort. This one proves that sometimes the simple things really do work best. If you're ready to dive into confidence and make a splash without the swimwear stress, don't just float by. Hit that like button and subscribe. Let's make getting older and wiser look this good together. Stay stylish, stay comfy, and never let a bad swimsuit ruin your getaway. See you in the next video, darling.